Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Apathetic Brent here with Dark Soldat, and we have Footwork versus something else. These teams have both brought very brawly setups, with Footwork having Chronos, Brutix, Triple Demos, Thorax, Double Incursus, Double Malediction.
On the something else side, we have triple Vexer, triple Rupture, an Oneros, an Eos, a Thorax, and an Enyo.
Yeah, it's everything. Everyone came in at zero except for the Oneros for something else. So it's going to be a pretty brawly match. If I were something else, I'd probably go after that Kronos and try to just overpower him right at the beginning. They're going to lose a lot of ships in the process, but if they don't do it early, they'll never be able to kill it.
I would have to give the edge on this match to the Footwork team because I don't think something else has got an answer for that Kronos, as the Oneros won't be able to outrep the damage from coming from the Footwork side.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have a Rupture in low armor at the same time, a Thorax in low armor, split damage coming out from Footwork. We do lose the first Rupture and our first Thorax.
Yeah, this is what I was afraid when they first warped in, because I expect the trades going evenly until the Kronos, and then the Kronos just killing 3 or more ships.
Right. No, and I totally agree. They did put damps. Footwork put damps onto the Oneros of something else, and now he's had to brawl right in order to get reps on. We lose another Rupture, and we're about to lose another Thorax.
Yeah, that's an awful feeling for a logistics pilot to brawl in and just die and put out maybe 3 cycles of reps.
Yeah, but again, I mean, you have to maximize your effectiveness somehow. We did lose a Thorax there. They are primarying, Neros now, which is probably a decent call now that they're able to get it completely tackled down, and should put him down pretty quickly. At the same time, Ducrat and the Vexer's taking a pretty good amount of damage.
Yeah, the Oneros isn't running any kind of burst shield rep, so he won't rep too much before going down.
Yeah, but he is getting some reps off on Ducrat, so he is doing better than if he had stayed at range. We have Acefire in the Brutix right now in about 75% armor, Chunky in the Thorax, or Demos in about 75%. Just damage all over the place right now.
Yeah, meanwhile, while this support brawl is going on, Yorum Ama is just having a field day and is just sitting there and applying massive damage to all targets on the field.
Yeah, this has got to be the easiest match of his life. He gets to just sit there and press F1 and laugh straight to the bank with it.
He will have to reload at some point. And
That is true.
Something else will pull out the edge on Footwork. It will be their time to shine.
So we are seeing a general war of attrition here. The total count right now is going in favor of something else, but they still have a full HP Chronos there. The Demos is active armor repping itself. I would imagine he's got a medium ancillary armor rep. We have Draco in the Thorax for something else going down. Dulius Arche in the Demos is going to pop, but I think it might be a little too late for the something else side.
The only way I can see something else pulling this out is that if they don't get their drone ships tackled and just stay at range from the Kronos and maybe apply their own damage to it while killing the Footwork support.
That would be the best tactical move for them to make, especially since they have all 3 of their Vexer holes left. If they did pull range, which it doesn't really look like they're doing, everyone's still in a cluster right now. Acefire in the Brutix is getting in low armor. He's getting chunks taken out of him. But at the same time, it looks like Muad'Dib is taking chunks out of his shield right now. So we'll see what happens. I don't think that in any world they have enough DPS to take out this Chronos, so they do need to get out there and just try to split and burn away.
The Kronos is currently in Bastion mode, so it is unable to move. So maybe they can burn out of its gun range while maintaining drone control range, but I don't really... Well, actually, maybe, if they get to kill the Malediction and don't get tackled.
Well, and they've got ogres, so they can basically just put them on him and leave. They don't have to, and they don't have to reassign to any other targets. And it looks like they are now. We have Silk Knight in the Vexer who is burning out. I think that's a really good call on their part. And they're definitely winning on points right now. So tactically, they might have pulled this off.
Yeah, at first I didn't give them any chance, but right now it looks like they might just prove me wrong.
Yeah, I mean, this was kind of worst case scenario for. Wow, that Kronos is actually taking a lot of damage. I don't know if he's just like letting himself die because it's pretty much over. There's some armor reps, but not very much. I would expect him to be able to tank this pretty easily.
Whoa, that that was a really bursty rep.
Yeah, okay, there's a huge cycle there. So maybe he was just playing with them a little bit. But this is, like I was saying, this is kind of worst case for Footwork. If they'd have killed off the drone boats earlier, they would have had a much better chance of being able to take out the team because they would, if they had ruptures there, the ruptures would have to be right on top of them to do DPS. But since they are drone boats, they can be at range and still be applying most of their DPS.
Yeah, I think it's just bad target calling from Footwork. I guess they were just caught in the moment and wanted to get all the upfront damage off the field as soon as possible to win the trades more effectively. But looks like it was detrimental to them.
Yeah, in the long run, it definitely doesn't look like it worked out. The Kronos did leave Bastion for a moment and then went right back in. I don't know if that's a good idea. I probably would have stayed out because it doesn't seem... There he goes. It looks like he's left Bastion now and he is trying to motor around and kill things. Oh, he just activated an MJD, so we'll see if he's able to get on top of anything. It looks like he's going after Muad'Dib in the EOS.
May I just point out how baller the Bastion on the Kronos looks?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
It's just basically like, what's up? Just spot my hood. What you gonna do?
I can't quite tell from here how close he landed to that EOS, but it is taking a good amount of damage right now. We'll see if... It doesn't look like he's going to be able to get a tackle on him, though. And without getting a tackle, the EOS is just going to burn out again.
Yeah, it looks like he landed about 40k from it, and the EOS is just burning away right now. He's now exactly, 40k away from the Kronos, so I think the damage won't persist.
I can't quite tell as the Kronos is 102 meters away, but I think he's re-entered Bastion as soon as soon as he landed. So it looks like we're going to see a lot of the same for the next 3 minutes. So he's probably going to enter Bastion, exit Bastion, and MJD. So basically all the Something Else team has to do is sit about 50 or 60 kilometers away, and then whenever he MJDs, he's going to overshoot. And there he goes. He leaves Bastion again, and it looks like he's lining up for another run on the EOS. So maybe a Vexor this time?
We'll see. Maybe he will channel his inner pirate warlord.
Yeah, well, it looks like he's MWD fit. He is going 640 meters a second.
That is massive speed.
Yeah, breakneck speed for sure. I don't think he's going to be fast enough to catch up to the EOS, but maybe he will. Currently, he's sitting about 50.
It looks like the Kronos has just launched smaller vessels from himself, from his hull. They appear to be drones, yeah, and he is shooting a hostile drone cluster, yeah.
Alright, so he's taking out drones. Yes, that is exciting stuff.
I'm sure that this will prove very useful when he is unable to tank the oncoming damage with his puny Kronos tank with the Bastion module, yeah.
Yeah, those warriors are definitely going to turn the tide in this fight.
He actually caught up to someone.
Yeah, Muad'Dib never moved. There was a moment in which he could have been kiting, and he decided the kiting is for lesser pilots. So he has let Yoram and the Kronos get basically right on top of him. We have 2 minutes remaining in the match. If he kills that ship, he's pretty close to being able to win on points. He's not quite there, but he's pretty close.
Maybe our EOS warlord was too busy microing his drones onto the enemy warriors to notice. Actually, it looks like he's either disconnected or out of cap because he's not attempting anything.
Yeah, maybe he burned out his prop mod. I'm hearing that if he kills the EOS, then they're going to win on points. I think Tech 1 cruisers are 7 points each, and assault frigates are 4. So, well, no, the Vexors are 8 each. So that's 20 points to 20 points, I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe that would be an even match.
I feel like the right thing for the Kronos to do right now would be to burn out his guns.
Yeah, a little Snake O'Donnell throwback there from, what was it, the Neo tournament.
Or pulling a Hearts SB, burning out his guns in the first 2 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, so that EOS does go down. We have Taco Rice in the Enyo sitting right on top of this Kronos. He is pulling range now, but in a straight line. He just took a big chunk of damage, but I don't think it's gonna last very long.
Yeah, it looks like he hasn't heard of the.
Oh,
whole-
he blows him up! That is going to be the match for Footwork. Holy cow! Some horrible piloting there from Taco
Both
Rice.
sides.
Just lost him the match.
Oh my god.
Wow,
That
is
is amazing. He hasn't heard of the Orbit 500 MVD on.
Yeah, that's all he had to do. The Kronos no longer has a 90% web. That was like the easiest thing in the world. And now we're just going to sit here and watch time run out as this hero Kronos of Yoramama from Footwork has won the match single-handedly.
He brawled in to save his EOS friend, but oh my god.
Mistakes were made, to say the least. That's
That was amazing.
again, if you're in a frigate class ship and you burn directly away in a straight line from a ship with large guns, there's a chance that you're just going to get one shot. And that's exactly what happened there. He tracked once and it was all over. And with that, guys, we are going to send it back to the studio.